Hey, shalom, everybody. How's everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Uh, all praises and all esteem to the Most High Yahuah. Hope everybody can hear me. All right. I'll be scrolling on YouTube, you know, looking for content of people running, and the majority of the content that you see out there is, what I'm saying. So I decided, hey, if you see a void, you can fill that void. So let me go ahead and fill this void. All right, a little bit about myself. My name is Darius. I'm a father, husband. Been married for 18 years. You know, uh, I am a truck driver. I work for a company that will not be uh, discussed right now. But so in the meantime, whenever I have a little bit of downtime, I try to get. Recently, I just started trying to get a little active. So started this running journey. Maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, started running and everything. So uh, really, it kind of started like last year. I was kind of walking regularly. Then I kind of increased that intensity up to maybe being more like 5 miles, 10,000 steps. You know what I'm saying? Then I had a coworker. I have a coworker who kind of inspired me. He's like, man, 64 years old, and he's exceptionally fit. He kind of runs the ultra marathons. He runs marathons. Well, not marathons. He runs half marathons. Well, he's been running half marathons. He ran triathlons. Or he participated in triathlons and finished triathlons and everything. So, uh, just listening to him and his journey, kind of inspired me to get out and do it, to get out and do something. So, uh, I I kind of at the beginning of the year, I kind of increased my intensity of what I wanted to do. Trying to walk regularly, and then I reached out to a friend of mine and was instructed, some things to do, and I started kind of like power walking. Well, let me rewind. I was talking to another coworker. He's kind of in the fitness game, like kind of a trainer or so be it. So I was telling him, man, I've been walking for 6, 7 months and I ain't lost no weight, no pound this year. And he was like, man, uh, is your heart rate up? I was like, nah, because that's what it is. You're just not walking hard enough. So I was kind of confused, and I started trying to walk a little faster. That still wasn't getting it. So then when I talked to this other friend of mine, they told me, hey, you gotta try power walking. Man, I did that power walking like one night, and that made a world of difference. That really started me on this journey. And between my coworker and my friend, they was like, hey, you can do this, you can do this and that. And I just never had the intentions of really actually running. But lo and behold, here I am. So I think it was on the 29th of January, I had officially signed up for my first 5K. And albeit it was going to be virtual. And, I really didn't have any training prior to it, just besides walking regularly. So uh, I kind of started trying to, implement some form of training. So I would run a minute, walk a minute, run a minute, walk a minute for a little bit on Mondays, Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would, kind of do a little cardio training in because I know first time I started trying to run, man, it was ridiculous. I could not run sustainably for longer than maybe a quarter of a mile. Not even a quarter of a mile, maybe an eighth of a mile. So I started, before I be out of breath and everything. I was like, man, I don't know about this running. Kept at it, kept at it. Next thing you know, try to see how far I can run. I can run a little quarter of a mile, then I can run a half a mile. This past Friday, I think my longest was like three-quarters of a mile. Even so be it, I was still out of breath. So I be watching videos on how to control your breath, what I can do to improve and everything. So I was like, I'm never gonna be able to complete a 5K without stopping and walking. And then I learned that people do that. They, it may be frowned upon or whatever the case may be, but they do stop and walk and, maybe speed walk and, pick up the pace a little bit. So I was like, okay, that gave me a little bit more motivation. So I was like, okay, I can really do this 5K, even though it's not going to be a complete run through. Because I really, like I said, I never did any formal training. Okay. Uh, Back in January, maybe like mid part of January, our city they had a marathon. Hey, my coworker participated in. I think it was like 3M marathon. He did it. He showed me his little took a picture of it. Well, because I guess they have professional photographers. So whenever you cross the finish line, you can get your picture taken. You can get your picture done. Uh, he shot me his picture of him finishing his little half marathon, and he showed me his picture of his little medal and everything. I was like, whoa, that's what's up, man. You just don't know that you're inspiring me to do something. So he was like, okay, the next marathon, the next one that's coming up is the Austin Marathon, which was uh, on the 16th of February. So, he signed up for it and, he participated in it and everything. So, the virtual 5K that I signed up for is like, I had between when I signed up for it and all the way until I think October, November to complete it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this on. I set the date and everything, the 16th of February. And I was kind of, towards when it got closer to it, I was like, man, if it wasn't for me running my own, I probably would have went to the Austin Marathon just to spectate and see, what I'm saying, the process of it. Go out on the course and set up shop and just watch the runners run by just to get a feel of everything, what the environment was like. Because he was like, yeah, okay, you signed up for the virtual, but once you actually get out there and get out into one a live event, you're never gonna want to go back and do it. And I get into that further on down the line, but on why I understand why you said that. But so anyway, signed up for the virtual, and I was like, okay, boom, was doing a little bit of training. So then, I was advised to get some alkaline water. Uh, I've been drinking alkaline water to hydrate myself. I really don't know about the nutrition. You know what I'm saying? What's the best to eat? So I went out. I've been buying stuff because when I was walking, these were my walking shoes. I bought some New Balance off from Academy. They was on sale. And I was like, you know what? I need me some comfortable walking shoes. Bought them and walked the tread off of them. It's like back in May or June, maybe July. And then um last Monday I went out and purchased my first pair of running shoes. I was instructed to go to Fleet Feet. Hey, no affiliation, shameless plug, whatever the case may be. And I went on and purchased these Brooks Ghosts. I got my feet analyzed. See how big this joker is? It's a 15. Yeah, I got wide feet, flat feet. So, uh, man, they made a world of difference. Because, when I was running in the mother shoes, you can feel the pain in my knee, uh, my groin, my hip. And I was like, man, okay, hopefully as I continue to run, it'll get better. But once I stepped foot in them shoes and was running, man, made a difference. Then I went on and, for my post race shoes, because I did do my little 5K this past Sunday. I went on, had to get me some of these. These just gonna be some little uh, daily trainers. Something I walk in, run in. So I'm starting to get my little running gear up. What that's all about? Got these little headbands from Amazon. Keep sweat at my face because I was wearing uh that cut off sleeve t-shirt. I was wearing. I go out, put this on my head like this. You know what I'm saying? And I run with that. My wife was always talking about me. So I finally got that. Got them. I did have this, the little thing you put on your arm. Put your phone in, you know. I realized it just kept sliding, kept getting looser and everything. Wasn't real firm. So I decided I had went and purchased me some tights, little tight shorts with the pocket. So I bought them. What else I buy? I thought this would be like a kind of like a brace, but it ain't nothing but a little knee compression. It makes my knee feel better whenever I'm running or just casually walking around. Buy me some little workout shorts. Got some quarter length tights. You know what I'm saying, with some pockets. Bought these little because I was going out when it was real cold, but it was a little cooler out because I didn't really have no workout clothes. The hooded workout shirt. Got some sleeveless hooded workout shirts too that I got. What else I bought? Um, just some other little things just to transition into this running world. So Sunday come around, right? I worked Saturday night, and I was really wasn't planning on going to work. But since I had already committed to it, I was like, hey man, let me go ahead and go in. Oh yeah, I got me some compression socks too. Compression socks like kind of knee high, and some compression socks that are like quarter length. It really make a little difference, you know what I'm saying, when I'm running. They so uh tight, you know. Uh Especially with my shoes being a size 15, I feel like I got bukus of room, so I think I can wear regular socks when I wear them. But anyway, yeah, I was like, man, I know I'm gonna be tired, so I came home Sunday morning from work and tried to take me a little nap. But the Austin Marathon was on, man. I was watching them boys. Them boys was getting it. Like, man, they had. I think the dude, the youngster man, I know his name George. I can't remember his name. No, his name wasn't George. George was the one who was in the lead. The African man. He was in the lead until he done fell back in third place and everything. There's this other youngster from that actually won it. Man, I think they he completed it in like 2 hours and either 20 minutes, pretty fast. Because the other guys who was running the half marathon, because they had the finish line. You know what I'm saying? The half marathon finish line was over here, and the marathon finish line was over here. So they were crossing it. You know what I'm saying? You could see the influx of people, the runners from the half marathon finish and everything. And yeah, they was getting it, man. I was like, man, that pace that they keeping up, I would. I'm not there yet. I'm not even at a. I mean, my pace is uh pace per mile. Those don't know because I'm a beginner runner, like beginner, like starting from ground up. I know nothing. So I had a big. My pace was like 13 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll be a 12-minute mile. And I'm a real slow runner because I'm still trying to get my breathing, my cardiovascular. Once I get that up, man, I can think back when I was a youngster in elementary school. We used to have presidential physical fitness. I don't know if y'all was if they still doing it now, but my father was in the military, so we went to school zone base and everything. And we would have to do a certain number of push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, climb rope, see how fast you can climb it, run a mile, and I think a 40-yard dash, you know, and you had to run a mile in under 8 minutes. And I was like, man, I'm looking at it now like, hey, if I ran an 8 minute mile back then, or I know I can do it now, just with some training. But this is 30 some years later, at a bunch of smoking. Well, I done been stopped smoking for a little over a year. So anyway, get back on track. So okay, I signed up for this. The hot chocolate run. Yeah, I signed up for the hot chocolate run. Today, they sent my swag. They sent my swag. They sent me a little jacket. Nice little jacket. Zip up jacket. Got the let me see. Can't see that. Got the hot chocolate. Uh, Let me say hot chocolate run on the pocket, zipper. Nice little swag. Hot chocolate bag. Some actual hot chocolate. Two hot chocolates. Two little chocolates. Got my runner's bill. I put my time on it. I'm gonna show my time at the end of the video. Dun 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 dun. Metal. It's a nice, beautiful metal. Take 5K finisher. Run, run participant. Uh, yeah, sponsored by USA Today. First medal. Joker got a little bit of weight. Now I'm like, hey, all these runs give you medals. I need to make me something so I can keep all my little medals and bibs on. Cause this ain't gonna be my last race. I done found something I like to do. This is my time. 39 minutes and 14 seconds. 12 minutes and 34. 12 minutes and 34 seconds of mile pace. See, that's my personal best right now. This is my first race. My next race after some training, cause I've been jotting down okay little plans I can do. Cause oh yeah, my sons ran it too. 18 and 16. And man, I told them, y'all gonna be faster than me. So y'all just run. You know what I'm saying? Because we ran around the neighborhood. The little route I take when I go walking every day, I got it mapped out that it's some one loop around is a mile. So told them, okay, 3 times and a little bit further, that'll be a finish. So and they took out and they was gone. they was gone. I think I was thinking that they was gonna finish in like 20 some minutes, but I think they said they had to slow down and stop because they had to catch their breath. So I'm like, okay, we really gonna do this. This week I'm gonna be taking a little break. I'm still get my workouts in, but I ain't gonna do no actual working until Sunday. I got a couple of different plans I got mapped out because I don't know when the next one I'm gonna sign up for. I just know this time I'm gonna actually make sure that I'm fit enough for it that I can run a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles without stopping, 4 miles without stopping, 5 miles without stopping. Because eventually I'm gonna go up to 10K, and eventually I'm gonna run y'all hold me to it. I'm gonna run a whole half marathon, 13.1 miles. Maybe next year, but this year, uh, I'm gonna try to get at least two more in, but they're gonna be live. I'm gonna go wake up and I'm gonna go do it, do this thing. I'm gonna do one with my kids and got my sister-in-law in it too. She said she's gonna do it. When? I don't know. Maybe down the line, maybe in November, because they got one in November that I was looking at that I plan on doing. So, hey, I look forward to some more content about some, my journey of running. Little purchases I get here and there. To try to make my running better. And oh yeah, one reason why I don't won't do no virtual run no more is because my watch kept pausing and stopping. Because that's how I was, able to calculate my timing and everything, so I can get it uploaded and submit it to the race organizers. My bad. Yeah, the race organizers, so they can uh, get all that submitted. And it just kept stopping and stopping and pausing. I've been running, so it's like I want to be able to focus on the race and not my watch. So I don't know if I need to get a different watch. I just got a regular Apple Watch. It's Series 3. So like I don't have all that money for it. So it serves its purpose, but I need to get something that's going to be more reliable. But other than that, you know, hot chocolate run, first 5K, enjoy myself. I had my wife and my youngest son was out there on the end of the driveway because probably like uh, since we had the Austin Marathon, we went to the expo just to get into it and everything. So, my wife made some signs for me and my son, and yeah, she made some signs for us to keep us motivated as we was passing by. We got some bells and some little pom poms that they were shaking. Had a little atmosphere going. Tried to tell them turn the music on so when I'm passing by, I can have something to listen to. Oh yeah, I got these little, I guess they call them shocks, but I didn't get the expensive brand. I got some little bone duction. Yeah, yeah, some bone duction uh headphones. Thank you. I didn't hear you. Yeah, some bone conduction headphones. Let me see. Let me grab them real quick. Oh man, where they at? No, I didn't. Okay. These right here. Because my AirPods always was going out on me. So it fit just like that. They don't go in your ear. They just, a cheap brand off of Amazon. They serve their purpose. So it was an experience. I had my little motivation, my family out there motivating me. Yeah, go, go, go. So it's like, yeah, once I get out there and get out there in the field, it's gonna be an experience for me. Then I told my son, my youngest son, he said he wants to run too. So I told him, hey, we gonna get you signed up for the we are going to get you signed up and do the little mile first, cause you're gonna do the mile first. He seen my medal and everything. He was like, "Oh, I can get one too." Yeah, you can get one. We can all get one. We can all turn it to a running family. That's why I look forward to just something to participate with my kids and my family. Maybe I get my wife into it. Hey, maybe I can motivate her because we on this journey together to try to exercise more often because we walking a lot. So yeah, just looking forward to. Thank y'all for accepting me into y'all's running community. Uh, y'all have a wonderful day. You know, uh, I'm gonna leave off with y'all repent, ask Yahuah for forgiveness for your sins and transgressions. Stop your sin and turn around and start living a righteous life, man. Keep your head up, keep looking ahead, and keep achieving your goals. Because this was a goal. Like my wife was like, "Hey, don't downplay you doing just a virtual 5K because it's a goal that you set and uh you achieved it." I'm like, you know what? You was right. And I got the medal to prove it. All praises to Yahuah. All esteem to Yahuah, man. It's only gonna get better from here. Shalom.